We're live. The Tricky Triangle, Season 4, Race 4, Pocono Motor Speedway. Bradley Cooper bringing you flag-to-flag coverage on DNA. Dialed In Racing League, looking to bring a whole new group of guys in here. We watched some guys do some short track racing, watched some guys do a little bit of super speedway. Now we're going to watch guys do what's equivalent, in my opinion, to road course racing. 3 different corners. Track looks really tough to tame out there. It's kind of like Darlington in that aspect. There's no right way to get around it except don't hit the wall. Come home in one piece. We're going to go through your starting order. Alex Pelican's going to start on the pole tonight. See right up front there, that 46 car looking good. Second position is going to belong to Anthony Pelican. So these Pelican brothers getting around here. And I apologize. I've been calling these guys father, son. They're brothers. And I just wanted to correct myself on that. Been doing it for weeks now. So, again, sorry about that. Third position, Seth Hatchell. V-Speed there. Just outside the top. Top 2 there. Rick Fagone, 4th position. 33. Last week's winner, Jordan Caskey, looking to correct and bring his season back. Starting up in the top 5. Jeremiah Vincent, tough break for him last week. Had a good car. Got caught up in some stuff there. He's starting in the 6th position. Keith Mayato, guy that led some laps last week, was looking strong. Starting in the 7th position. 31 car, Richard Holland in 8th. 9th position, Brett Butler, 76 machine. And rounding out your top 10, Chris Lockwood, who also had a tough break. That lime green Monster Energy machine, looking to turn his season around. Nick Gardner is going to start in 11th position with Cody Atkins in the 81 and 12th. Thirteenth position, going to belong to the number 3 car. It's Nathan Somerville. And to his outside, looks like we got the 28 machine of Dennis Steele. '96, Charles Gedding starting 15th. Just beside him, looks like possibly the 7 car. Brett Sommers. Yeah. 17th position, Timmy Emmanuel. 18th, Blake Blomaker. AJ Stravato, Dallas Sullivan, Kevin Cornelius, Alan Dice, and John Szulzinski made the field tonight. We're going to take you flag to flag. Here we go. Green flag is out, and there's the Pelican boys taking the green flag. We're live at Pocono, Dialed In Racing Network. Not a good start for that 46. Looks like Anthony got a better run here. Maybe a little slip up on the tires. See him coming down the front stretch. Going to shoot down into that corner. Able to get that momentum back up. That bottom's where you wanted to be on this restart, but he tags the apron, little loose for the 46. Now the run on the outside. And they come down that short chute. 8 car taking advantage of that little slip up. See him through the tunnel turn here. Full advantage is now he's got the momentum going into 3, and outside line can work really well here for the 8. Seth Hatchell looking to capitalize early. Lap 1's going to be led by the 98 of Anthony Pelican. Looking good on this start, and then 46 still holding his own back there. So there's lap 1 to Anthony Pelican. Showing him how to get into turn 1. Alex is going to fall in line. There's Rick Fagone starting inside this top 5, holding his own right now. And last week's winner on the outside, we got Jordan Caskey and Keith Mayato working the outside. Something we're going to be really paying close attention to is who's getting around this place better than anybody else. There's 3 corners here, and you're not going to do all 3 perfectly. You just got to do 2 of them better than somebody else to get around here. Make up for that 1 corner, and for me, it was always the tunnel turn. Some guys, it's the entrance to 1 and 2. Other guys, it's this exit on 3 and 4. They get really loose. We go back here and look at the 81. He's under fire right now. Looked like they were a little close in that flat, long, sweeping turn of turn 3. That wall can sneak right up on you. So these boys are going to have to take their time, not use up their stuff. If there's a turn that you're going to overdo it, that's the one. There's Charles Gettings running outside with Timmy Emmanuel. A lot of racing going on back here. It's about the 15th through 20th position. These guys are all up on top of each other. A lot of shuffling going around. Trying to figure out who is driving that 24 car. Looks like a special paint scheme out on the track. AJ Stravato. Wicked looking paint scheme on that machine. See him peeking to the inside of the 28 now. Steele's going to the outside. It's a wide angle camera. Kind of a reversal on that machine. I really like that paint scheme a lot. All right, let's go back up front here. Check out your leader. He's at a 0.7 of a second advantage right now. Anthony Pelican led 4 laps so far tonight at the Tricky Triangle. 60 laps in this race. I will give you the official, from what I read, when this stage will be over with. Officially, unofficially, race info says there will be one quick repair. Stage break will be when the leader crosses the line to start lap 21. Caution after lap 16 will be the end of the stage. So what that means, and I understand this correctly, if there's a caution after lap 16, it will count as the stage. Pit road will be closed when the leader starts lap 19. So, lap 21, that's the ticket right there for this guy to get stage points. But he's got some hungry guys behind him, and Anthony Pelican pulling away. Seth Hatchell and Alex Pelican running side by side into one here. And Alex is going to take that spot away cleanly. Now, Kasky is starting to pull up on the 8 car. Seth Hatchell might be struggling a little bit with 1 and 2 compared to the other leaders. Let's see how he gets through the tunnel turn. Yeah, there's no right and wrong way to get around this place. Oh, Kasky in the wall a little bit. You just got to do 2 corners really well comparatively and then compensate for that one you can't. You watch documentaries of crew chiefs and teams setting up for this track. They would always talk about, we would only set up for 1 or 2 corners. We would never try to set up for all 3. You couldn't do it. And each one of these corners is modeled after a different speedway. When they built this place, they had different, like Nazareth and Indianapolis in mind when they made these corners, trying to model all 3 because those were action-packed racetracks at the time. Keith Mialto inside of Kasky now. Kasky might have burned up that right side a little bit. Here they come off of 3. Kasky's able to hold that momentum and hold the position. Maintain 4th. But you know who's really maintaining right now? Anthony Pelican. He's got his brother starting to make up a little bit of ground. 1 and 2 seems to be a strong suit for him. We talked about this last week, how when you get the lead, maintaining that gap is so important. Helps you judge to not use up your stuff. With no reference car in front of you, it gets really tough to figure out, am I overdriving it? Am I really faster than these guys? So maintaining that little cushion, save your tires, because you know those guys behind them, they're coming. Let's go through your top 10 here. Second position, Alex Pelican, and third, we have Seth Hatchell. Some strong drivers out here. Jordan Caskey, last week's winner, in 4th position. Another fast driver behind him, Keith Mayato. A lot of names in here we've been mentioning all season. Rick Fagone there, running just outside the top 5, and behind him, that 25 car, Jeremiah Vincent. Top 10's pretty spread out. We got 7th position. Let's look at 8th now. Looks like Richard Holland running a little bit different paint scheme tonight. A little classic throwback, that Gatorade machine. Looking to turn around this season. He's got a top 10 there last week. Now he's got to get it done here tonight at Pocono. Chris Lockwood, pretty big gap back here to 9th position. Couple seconds back from Richard Holland. Saw him have a tough break last week. Lucas Oil Speedway got a little loose, hit the inside wall, then struggled to get it back into the top 10. Not a terrible finish for him, but rounding out your top 10, we got the 76 of Brent Butler. You know, guys, trying to get back in that top 10. We watched him never fall out of it last week. Cody Atkins, solid finish for him last week. And I tell you what, short track racing versus this place. Corners are similar, very flat, but the speed that they're taking them at, totally different. Oh, we got a little company though. Nick Gardner's drafting right up on that back bumper. He's going to peek to the inside here. Taking it all the way down to the bottom. Plenty of room for the 16, but he's going to slide up the track a little bit. And there's the momentum buster. Now the 24 is going to take advantage of it. Bravado passing the outside of Nick Gardner. So Nick came into the corner with plenty of, oh, there's a tag with the wall. Stravado in the outside wall. Able to recover nicely. Now in the tunnel turn. He's trying to get the 84, but on his back bumper. Nick Gardner, we just watched him go to the inside. Thought he would have enough momentum and maybe tag the apron, or just couldn't slide up, maybe back on the gas a little too early. So Seth Hatchell able to take the second position back from Alex Pelican. Missed a little bit of that action. See the 46 all the way down on the bottom of the track, touching that apron. Sometimes that can help the left side rotate a little better and get you to turn in. Got to be careful you don't get all four down there on that. Start tagging that apron, it can pull you right down off the track. But third to fourth position, right on top of each other. And if you look at the back bumper of Alex Pelican, he had that 36 car all over it. There goes Mayato. Mayato probably a little bit faster than these boys. He's starting to start working on the 8 car now, going into the flat turn 3. Might be a little bit of a struggle here, not sure. Side by side. These boys racing side by side is giving this 98 a little bit of an advantage. He starts to pull away even more. 2-second lead as he goes into turn 1. Getting it done. Anthony Pelican looking strong out there tonight. With such a variety in the schedule, you're going to see different names up here all the time. There's always going to be a preferred track for every driver, and I think tonight we're seeing this guy's favorite track. 98 car getting it done. Back here, look at Kevin Cornelius. Cornelius got caught up in a lot of accidents there last week. A lot of crazy stuff happening. We saw a concentration of cautions at the end of that run. We get a car in front of him into the wall a little bit. John Strzelzinski. We saw a really concentrated caution count right at the end of the Lucas Oil race. Seemed like those green-white checkers, guys were trying to get those positions the best they could, as quickly as they could. As you can see, from 16th on back, these guys are really on top of each other. Alan Dice, Timmy Manuel. There's a 69 machine. Dallas Sullivan going to the inside, 3 wide, going into the tunnel turn. Now down in turn 3, still 3 wide, coming off the corner. Great driving by this group of drivers. Even with that little blink out there on the outside. These boys are racing hard back here. All right, we're on lap 16 of 60. Caution after this point will be the end of the stage. Gonna go to lap 21. Looking pretty good for that 98 car, but somebody that's coming now. Second position. Mayatu. Not going to let him get out of his sights. Down to 1.35 seconds now. Will he have enough time? He's making up that gap pretty quick. There's another 3/10 going into the turn. Ooh. Ooh, you heard him lift off that throttle. We saw 3/10 disappear. We saw it come right back. Just about met that outside wall. Seven-tenths of a second now. Mayatu showing him how to get around this place. Late in this run. Lap 18. Can he get it done? Can he get up there and get that stage point? Or is Anthony Pelican going to hold him off this time? There's 3/10 of a second now. Mayatu is coming. He's catching your leader a little bit at a time. Pit road is closing now. This one's for stage points. This top five knows it. Look at them all right on top of each other to end this stage. 98, 36, 8, 46, 96. 96 is a lap down, actually. Gettings got past there. I think he pitted, maybe. My Atu all over the back bumper of the 98. There he is, right up in the mirror. Here they come off of turn 3. Mayatu looking to get around him. Lap 20. White flag for this. He's going to peek to the inside here. It's going to be tough to get by him. Peek to the outside now. 36 car. Gonna run it down. Exit of turn 1. He's got the nose in there. Let's see what he does in the tunnel turn. Big car, Seth Hatchell, also looking to maybe grab a spot here. Not sure who he wants to follow. The 36 is gonna take the lead here. Let's see who's gonna lead it off of 3. Anthony Pelican leading all the laps but the last one. On this stage. Might be losing another position. Is he starting to get a little run here? Coming off of turn 3. Looks like the 36 is going to get the stage points. Alex Pelican looking to the inside. He's not going to get it done.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. That's going to end stage 1. Keith Mayatu winning the stage out of nowhere. No one suspected that. Great drive by that driver. Let it when it counted. Anthony Pelican, second place. Third position, Seth Hatchell. Alex Pelican, your fourth position driver. Jeremiah Vincent coming in with that fifth place stage points. Rick Fagone, sixth place. Jordan Caskey fell back to eighth. Will struggle there. He tagged the wall. 31 of Richard Holland in seventh, just in front of him. AJ Stravado ninth and Nick Gardner 10th. So Nick Gardner stage points for him. All right. Mayatu gonna lead him down pit road. Three additional sets of tires. All right. Got to be careful you don't miss this pit road entry. And then you got to be careful you don't miss this pit stall. It's like nobody slid through. Great job. Oh, 33, a little hiccup there. Might cost him a couple spots right now, but at least it's not on green flag pit stops. See, the 36 is going to beat him off pit road. 98, Pelican, Satchel, Alex Pelican. Pretty much came out where they went in. But your leader. Keith Mayatu. Getting it done. Looking solid. Out of nowhere, that guy just comes out, shows them that he's been saving the whole time. Clicks off a 1.5-second lead in 3 laps. Hell of a drive by that guy. Leading a lot of laps, though, Anthony Pelican. We talked about this. It's tough to know. It's tough to know when you're out there all by your lonesome. Are you overdriving it? Is this cushion for real? Or are these guys saving? You know, you start building that gap, you start backing off, but that changes up your line. You might have overdrove it for 2 laps, and that could be the difference. It's going to be interesting to see what Anthony learned from that. But this whole top 5 just got right up on top of each other. Crazy to see that. Lights are out on the pace car. Brett Butler being scored in the first position. Might have taken 2 tires. Might have short pitted these guys. Definitely got a lap led for the 76, so there's a bonus point for him. See what he can do with that lead. You can hear these boys saving fuel. I think they're expecting it to go green for a while. A little bit of fuel strategy. That's what you got to do. You got to outpit and outsmart these guys. Competition's so tight. Richard Holland made up a little bit of ground on pit road. See him up in the 6th position. Rick Fergone lost a couple spots. All right, getting ready to go green. Taking him back for the 2nd stage here. No cautions other than the stage. Your leader, Brett Butler, going to lead him off. Stage winner to the outside, Keith Mayatu. Green flag is out, and here they go. Brett Butler on the inside. He's got a hungry car on the inside. Anthony Pelican. Both the Pelican brothers. Trying to get around that 36 car. Little wiggle by the 98. Cold tires. Seth Hatchell pinned up there on the outside. And there's Richard Holland kind of opening the door. A little bit of shuffling back there with the 10 car. But we got a pass for the lead. Mayatu on the outside. Through the tunnel turn. Anthony Pelican following suit. And now we got Seth Hatchell looking to the outside as well. Little bobble by that 76. I think he might have colder tires, maybe a left side or right side change only. Starting to show here. But he did get the bonus point for leading the lap. Now he's just got to maintain. Don't let these boys run away from him. That's the disadvantage of taking 2 tires. You can lose a lot of spots really quickly. 31 Richard Holland to the outside now. So he's working on by. We got 3 wide almost back here. We go through the tunnel turn. Jordan Caskey lost a ton of spots on pit road. He's working through some traffic. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Came in 8th position and all the way back now to 18th. That's going to be a game changer for him. He's going to have to use up a lot of his tires to get around these boys. I got faith in his abilities to get back up there, but it's gonna be a while for that 33. Keith Mayatu pulling out to a 1 second lead there at one point. Dropped it down, maintained that cushion at 0.5 of a second. Anthony Pelican's not letting him out of his sights, though. See him shoot through the tunnel turn here. Very confusing for me. I always miss that tunnel turn. It's actually turn 3. It's just so flat. It's kind of hard to tell where they are on the track. Pelican brothers looked really strong there to start this thing off, but Mayatu out of nowhere took that stage from him. Now he's starting to show his strength. It's that Tatchell fighting it out with the Pelican boys there to wrap up that stage. Now he seems to be struggling a little bit as well. Richard Holland showing some strength late in this race. 27 out of 60, coming up on halfway. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button to DNA. Drivers Network America is going to bring you the entire season of the Dialed In Racing League. 18 races of the best drivers on iRacing. We're at Pocono. I'm going to step away for a quick little break. I'm going to leave you with this. We're going to leave you with an exciting camera. We're going to crank it up for just a moment.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, and the caution comes out. Jeremiah Vincent on the front straightaway, right in front of the guy we were watching just now. Turned sideways. We're going to go back and catch an instant replay of this. Caution number 1 at Pocono. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened. 25 was racing side by side with Caskey. It looked like Cornelius, maybe. There it is right there. Maybe he thought the gap was open. 17 had a crazy run. Soft touch to the wall with the 25. You're going to use his fast repair for that. So we can go on board with the 17 and see that from another angle. From that angle, 25 pulled up in front of the 17. Not entirely sure there was a lot of give and take there. Mostly take. So caution number 1 goes to the 25 car, and the 17 getting in contact on the front straightaway. Right in the middle of our crank it up there for a moment. Get your car back up. Keith Mayatu. Probably going to lead him down pit road here. They haven't pitted already. We got caught back up in time, so we didn't miss pit road. 2.67 miles, I think, this track. Huge distance to cover. Pacing here is kind of the equivalent of Talladega. It takes forever to get around this place at pace speed. But that is an advantage for the commentator because he's able to get a replay Snuck that one in there, and now we're going to see pit stops. Mayatu's leading them down. Very long pit road. "22 cars still out of there on the track. Cody Atkins is out of the race tonight. Early exit for him. Rest of the field maintaining the lead lap right now. Competitive bunch tonight. This field's still really healthy as we're hitting halfway. Again, would like to welcome you to the Drivers Network America. If you guys are new here, this is a Dialed In Racing Network. Stage Racing, 18 race season. Proud to be a partner with this league. We've had some really action-packed racing. Caution-free for the most part. Looked really good at Daytona, one caution. Looked even better at Texas. Little hiccup there at Lucas Oil, but so far, only one caution at Pocono. And we still have a really healthy field out there. 22 cars able to maintain that lead lap. Your leader. After we shuffled out. Looks like Mayatu lost a lot of positions on pit road just now. And this guy right here, he knew he was going to have a lot of work to do. Jordan Caskey, back up front. Saw him back there struggling with traffic earlier. He said, "I'm going to pass all these cars now." Nick Gardner is outside. He got it done on pit road. Maybe a little strategy working for these guys. We saw that 76 do something similar. See how it works out for him. Jordan Caskey's going to lead him off. Caskey, Gardner, Mayatu, Pelican, Servato, Hatchell. There's your top five. Top six. Brett Somers sneaking up there in the top 10. I see that 7 up there. Here we go. Pace car pulling off.
Green, 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 green.
Green flag is out. Jordan Caskey getting it hooked up. Three wide going into turn 1. Pelican on the inside. Caskey, Gardner. Here they go. Who's gonna hold it? Looks like Gardner on the outside. Now we've got Pelican, Miato, Servato, 3 wide. Still looking for that lead. Mayatu is going to be all over the back bumper. See if Nick Gardner can hold him off and lead a lap here. Coming off of turn 3, maybe a lap led for the 16, but Mayatu not going to let him have it for long. You see the speed he's carrying. We got a car to the inside, all the way down to the pit road wall. Not sure who that was, but we're going to stay on this lead pack. Mayatu to the inside. Nick Gardner able to lead a lap, but now he's going to lose his position. I think those tires are just a little worn out on that right side. Might have been the secret here to get in those positions. Hell of a job there with 2 tires. He's holding off the 36 on the outside of turn 1. Now through the tunnel turn. Seems to be another strong point for that 36. Let's see what he can do here. Side by side into 3. This is for the lead. Nick Gardner. Wow, little loose, little wiggle there. Might have got the air off the 36. Able to clear him now. Miyato to the lead. They got Anthony Pelican looking to the inside. He's looking for 2 spots here in the 1 and 2. And now Nick Gardner peeking to the outside. Maybe 3 wide going down the short chute. Scrivato looking to capitalize. Kasky on the outside now. This top 5 is driving crazy. Love the action. 26 laps to go. Guys are starting to figure this place out. Little pinch there. The 24 to the inside of the 16. Oh, little contact off of 3. Just a light touch there. Let's go back and look at that off of 3 real quick. Oh, maybe not any contact, but I think the 16 might have got a little loose and through that 24. Had to react to it. Great job on them guys not getting into each other, but that broke a lot of the momentum of the 24. Now he's got to work with Kasky and see if he can get back around him. So Keith Mayatu wasn't having any of it. Went up there and grabbed the lead. Anthony Pelican able to get by those guys as well. Now he's starting to work on the back. See if he can make up that gap. 0.4 of a second for the 36 machine, pulling away a little bit. See a guy maybe saving his stuff a little bit, Seth Hatchell. Now he's starting to work on Jordan Kasky to the inside. There's Brett Butler. You saw him struggle with 2 tires earlier. Back up to the 7th position, trying to get around Richard Holland. Oh, a little contact between the 31 into the outside wall. Car shuffling around, trying to get it by. 31 clipped the outside wall in the short chute. He's going to lose a ton of spots here. Up in front of him, they were looking to go 3 wide for a moment there. 7, 96, 76. Getting a little wild and crazy up here. It's just outside the top 10. Chris Lockwood following suit with Rick Pagone. Kevin Cornelius behind him as well. Holland's got a little recovery, but a guy that's fallen back a lot of spots here, Alex Pelican. See, they're side by side coming off of 3. These guys are starting to struggle late in this race. So Alex up in that top 5. Oh, we got a car flipping down the front straightaway. Tags the 46. Locking it down. Just short of the wall. Timmy Emmanuel went for one hell of a ride down that front straightaway. I'm surprised that Alfa Romeo could even move. Let's go back and take a look at that. See that left side all crinkled in. What the hell happened here? All right, we missed it by just a little bit. See if we can get a better camera angle for you. See the 76 and the 39 running side by side. Little contact into the inside wall. Oh, just tag the 46. Now these guys got to do evasive maneuvers. Oh, 25 and 69 also involved. All right, we're going to do an onboard camera with the 46 here. You see the crash. He can't go high. Oh, just clipped. Man, oh man. Well, let's go on board with this 25 car. I know they had a hell of a ride. But the biggest route of all right here. We're going to go on board with the 39 car. Timmy Emmanuel. You're going to see ground, sky, ground, sky. Gyrocam working hard there. Gyrocam did its job. All right, caution number 2. Timmy Emmanuel trying to bend that right front back out. The front end just not turning. I would say the coil shocks are... Something's blown completely out of the front end of that car. Coil spring definitely gone on that left front. He's dragging the nose around, probably down to the chassis. The action back up front. We watched this top 5 racing right on top of each other. Limited amount of tires. These guys might not take pit road. I don't know. Only time will tell. Some of them might have already hit pit road prior to that. But with 20 laps to go, make your pick now. Post-race interviews with the top 3. Bradley Cooper bringing you flag-to-flag coverage of Dialed In Racing. Drivers Network America. Share this link. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. The likes helps me with the algorithm. Leave a comment. Any suggestions? If you want some TV time for your driver, put it up there in the chat. Little interaction with the fans. I don't do votes for driver of the day. I know some leagues do that. I'm broadcaster for leagues that do that, but I don't have anybody to keep track of the votes, so I decided to... There's just one more thing that I'd have to worry about. I decided not to go for it, but if you guys throw your favorite driver up in the chat, by all means, go ahead and do that. One lap to green. Keith Mayatu. Gonna lead them off here with Anthony Pelican, Nick Gardner, AJ Stravato, and Seth Hatchell, your top 5.
And how about Brett Sommer? 6th position for him. Alan Dice sneaking up there in the top 10 as well. Kevin Cornelius, Blake Blomaker, Nathan Somerville. Some of these guys elected to pit, so you got older tires up front, fresher tires from probably 13th on back. Nice cushion for the 36, though. This might help him out. Tires might even out after the run. By the time that fastest car gets up to him, maybe he'll use it up. But what a difference tires have made tonight. You watch guys just barely able to hold it out there for 1 or 2 laps, and then they fade, fall back to 6th, 7th position pretty quickly. So I'm not sure if this strategy is going to pay off for some of these guys. You get some massive gains, but you got to look at where you're going to be 10 laps down the road. Might lose more than you gained. Right again, Stravato, Pelican, Gardner, Mayatu. Going to go on board with this 36 car. Watch him gap the field, see if he can get a good restart. Pace car's pulled off. Green flag is out. And here we go. Mayatu, great jump on the 98. Nick Gardner not fooled though. Tell you, it's tough to get those cold tires and those older tires to hook up, but great job in this top 10. Nobody spun the tires, and there they go, 36. Great job off of 1 and 2. Oh, we got cars shuffling around back here. Stravato to the inside of Nick Gardner. In the tunnel turn. Side by side. Now that's giving Satchel a chance to catch the 24. There he goes to the outside. '24 doesn't quite have anywhere to go with this momentum yet. Sneaks back up in the line. Now he's going to peek into 1 and 2. Seems like as this track's evolved, the outside's becoming more dominant on the exit of the corners if you could set a guy up for that exit. See back here, Chris Lockwood. He's racing his heart out, trying to get around that 3 car. This is for a 10th position. But you see, he gets a little loose off the tunnel turn, and now Rick Fagone all over his back bumper. So Rick Fagone looking to try to get in that top 10 now. Richard Holland. Tight little battle back here. This is 11th through 13th. Falling back in line. Just in front of them, Paskey to the inside. Trying to get around Cornelius. And Somerville up on the outside. There's Sommers, actually. It's like he lost a lot of momentum coming off of turn 1. Now Cassie's going to get 3 positions all within 1 straightaway. So Jordan Caskey showing he belongs in that top 10. It's on all the way back in the back. Now he's back up there. On the back bumper of Seth Hatch will put him up to 6th position. A lot of action back here. Still fighting for that top 10. Richard Holland getting by. He's to the inside of the 3 now. And then Alex Pelican trying to get back in the top 3, or top 10. Everybody's trying to get around this 3 car. We've seen him fighting with him. Oh, we got a car all the way down on the apron. Not sure who that was. I think it was Nick Gardner. Seth Hatchell's fighting with the 24 now. This is for third position. This top 10 is hungry. 31's coming though. He's making up a lot of ground. Got around Dice, got around the 3, the Somerville. We saw Richard Holland tag that outside wall earlier in this race. But here he goes, making up that time. 3 wide, coming off of 1 and 2. Remember, this is the turn where the 31 hit that outside wall. Cornelius is trying to hold it down there, and maybe a little contact between the two the last time they were side by side. Off of turn 3, he's got the run now. Great driving by the 31, dicing through this field. They're still fighting up there for third position. Caskey to the inside of the 24 now. Caskey's working hard. He's went from back to 19th position at one point in this race, all the way up to 4th place almost. It's in his sights. Travato down. Maybe break that momentum a little bit. I don't think it was enough. Caskey's able to get to the inside anyway. Side by side, the 33, 24, 31, an 8 car. A lot of fighting with 12 to go. Your leader still the 36 car, Keith Mayatu, checked out to a 1.5 second lead over Anthony Pelican and 4 seconds over Nick Gardner. He is walking away from the field. I don't think anybody has anything for him right now unless he's out there using it all up. We did see him catch some guys in less than 3 laps, so what's going to happen? Your top 10, Keith Miazzo, Anthony Pelican, Nick Gardner, Jordan Caskey, AJ Stravato, Richard Holland, Seth Hatchell, Brett Sommers, Kevin Cornelius, and Alex Pelican. Alex Pelican getting back up in that top 10. Cornelius actually falling out. Maybe falling out of the top 10 here. See Alan Dice to the inside. I tell you what, 10th position's a very busy place. Richard Holland to the inside of Seth Hatchell. Put him up in the 6th position. Alex Pelican, holy hell. That guy's coming. Saw that run off of the short chute, and I think he made up half a second on this 8 car. Oh, big wreck behind him. 69, 25, 3 car,
Yellow,
57.
yellow.
Huge crash. 10 laps to go. This is caution number 3 at Pocono. We had a multi-car incident. At least 10 cars involved in this caution. We're going to go back and look at what happened to Alan Dice. We saw that car completely sideways on the front straightaway. Let's rewind it just a little bit. Little tag. That's what happens when you start bump drafting with these ARCA cars. Little touch on the 69 machine. Sent Dallas Sullivan to the outside wall. All right, let's rewind one more time. We'll go on board with the 69 car. That's all it takes, a little touch right there. Wow, the 3 car almost jumped the inside pit wall. That machine is lucky to be moving at all. Good for a ride with Nathan Somerville. See, he's 3 wide here at one point. But he just gets the 69 turned up into him. Pinches that car right up against the wall. He's not saving that. Might have got run into the back of. Yes, I think Timmy Emmanuel might have helped him up on that pit wall. Caution number 3, multi-car incident. This is going to reset the field a little bit. And I know Anthony Pelican was really praying for this. He needed this. Shuffle out the field a little bit. Give some of these guys a chance to bring it down pit road. Get the fresh set of tires. Man, that 33 car is struggling with hitting his pit stall. That's unfortunate. All that ground he keeps making up, he's giving it back. But race off pit road, Keith Mayatu looking to capitalize. Got a car beating him off of pit road, 28, 36. There's the 98, 24, 16 in the 8 car. Kasky didn't lose a ton of positions, but some of these guys might not have hit pit road. You see the 31 car, Richard Holland, they pitted earlier than these guys, and with 8 to go, there might be enough cushion here. Just maybe. 46 of Alex Pelican not pitting as well. Rick Fagone. Chris Lockwood. These guys all electing not to pit. Is there enough time? Or is there enough cushion? Gonna find out. We'll take the green flag with 6 laps to go. Seeing a lot of different names up here in the front leading this thing. A lot of pit strategies. Tough to pass here at Pocono. You can use your stuff up in a hurry trying to get around these guys. I think that's what this top 10's predicting. From Dennis Steele up all the way to Richard Holland. Have not pitted. Dennis Steele, Dallas Sullivan, Brent Butler, Timmy Emmanuel, Chris Lockwood, Rick Fagone, and Alex Pelican. Richard Holland not pitting. Keith Mayatu was your leader when we took the caution. With about 10 to go. Is it going to be enough time? Can Mayatu get back to the lead? Can Anthony Pelican get the lead back? Lead some more laps like he did early in this race. Your stage winner, the 36, the 31, looking to capitalize on this situation. He's got a teammate, Rick Fagone, on the inside. Get ready to time this restart. All right. Action's going to get real. You're going to see some 3 wide battling. These guys with older tires trying to hold off some guys that have been up front all day long. Pace car is off.
Green flag, green
Green
flag.
flag is out. Richard Holland off to the loud pedal. Rick Pocono, Alex Pelican, your top 3. Three wide, shooting into turn 1. Stravato on the bottom back there. Mayatu up the middle. Anthony Pelican trying to make up some ground as well. Here they go to the inside of Brett Butler. Mayatu knows he has to get it done now if he's going to do it. Not a lot of guys contesting. The 36 gets blocked by the 39. He's going down to the tunnel turn. On the outside. Oh, man, that was close. 39 just able to hold it off the 36. Mayatu dicing him up. Trying to get back to that lead. He's got 2 left. 6 laps to go. Little struggle with Lockwood here. And we got a pass going on for the lead up front. Richard Holland, Alex Pelican side by side. Holland able to lead it that time by, but Pelican wants it back. Here they come off of turns 1 and 2. See Rick Fagoon back there biding his time. 36 car really struggling getting around Lockwood. That's going to give these guys the cushion, the time they needed. Now they're just praying there's no caution flag. If they get a caution from here,
Yellow flag is out.
and there it is. There's the yellow. Let's see if we can figure out where it was. This is not good for this top 4. They really needed this to string out to the end. All right, it looks like multiple cars here. 25 car involved. Oh, the 33. Caskey got down there on that apron. Got loose in front of these boys. Let's go on board with the 25, show you what we saw. Oh, he might have had a little bit of help, actually. 25 had them run there. So much momentum going into that tunnel turn. Caskey probably didn't get a report from his spotter that he was on the inside at all. Just came in there with such a run. We're getting down to 4 to go. I think our green-white checkered's going to be in the midst. The caution number 4. Servato dicing him up. I saw him come from 9th position all the way up to 4th pretty quickly. 2 laps. He's moving up through the field pretty quickly. I don't think that these guys are going to be able to hold him off. It's going to be tough. He's going to start on the outside behind Alex Pelican. They can box him in. They might be able to hold him down. But it's going to be tough. This guy's been fast all night long, and you saw passing cars left and right, trying to get back to that lead. We're not saying that the top 3 isn't fast. It's just that tire advantage that the 36 is going to have over top of these guys. I don't think that they're going to have enough to hold him down. Realistic prediction says that 36 car is able to get it done, but I've seen some crazier things happen. That 31 might just have enough time. Well, they might get to racing him hard, and he might make a mistake. Anything's possible. I know if you're the leader right now with 3 to go, you're thinking, I'm going to win this thing. You're not worried about the tires. You're not thinking about anything else but that checkered flag. So, Richard Holland, your leader. Alex Pelican, Rick Fagoon, Keith Mayatu, Chris Lockwood, AJ Stravato, Anthony Pelican, Seth Hatchell, Nick Gardner, Kevin Cornelius, your top 10. And again, it's different names back and forth. Saw so many leaders in this. A lot of lead changes throughout. A lot of competition in the Dialed In Racing League. A lot of potential winners here tonight. Lockwood, I think, is also... Maybe not. I think Lockwood's still on old tires as well. Stravato's definitely on fresh tires. Anthony Pelican on fresh tires. So you got different strategies by the Pelican brothers. But you don't have to look very far back from the old tires to the new ones. There was quite the cushion. Now it's dissolved pretty quickly. All right, 1 lap to green. Any predictions in chat? I'm going with the 36 car. I think he's going to be able to get around these boys pretty quickly. He might struggle on the first lap when these guys get up to speed. But I think new tires are going to prevail. Top 5. Any one of these guys could get it done. We could see another caution. Anything's possible. Still got 21 cars on the field. Long enduring pace lap. Gives you plenty of time to think about it. But plenty of opportunity to overthink it. So let's see if these older tires can hook up and get a lead. Richard Hotland's going to start him off. Alex Pelican to the outside. Pace car's pulled down.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. See a little wiggle by the 46, but Richard Holland slipping the tires big time. He's got the 46 to the outside. He's going to have to hold him here. They're boxing in that 36 car. Alex Pelican to the lead. Will he have enough to hold off that 36? I don't think he's going to. Stravato looking to the inside of Richard Holland now. Oh boy, really close going into that turn 3 entrance. But there goes Alex Pelican, your leader. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Alex Pelican, is he going to be able to hold off the 36 car? Oh, we got contact with the 24 and the 31. Stravato all the way to the inside wall. Another wreck behind him. Oh man, Emmanuel all the way over the track. Side by side, 46, 36. 36 able to get by. Let's see if we got a crossover move maybe into 3. I don't know if the 46 is going to have the tires to do it. He'll have to take the outside to overdrive it. Big gap right there. Don't think he's going to have enough. Keith Mayatu off of turn 3. Looks like he's going to win it tonight. Your winner, Keith Mayatu, the 36 V-Speed machine at Pocono. Congratulations to that driver. Second place, bringing it home, Alex Pelican. Anthony Pelican then third. Richard Holland fourth. Unofficial results. 5th place, Seth Hatchell. Rick Fagone's going to bring it home in 8th. Or 6th position. Sorry. These guys are all shuffled out. I got to sort. Nick Gardner, 7th. Kevin Cornelius bringing it home into the 8th position. Chris Lockwood in 9th, and Brett Sommers. It's a lot of action there at the end of this one.
You win, Keith.
Bring that finishing grid right there. So great finish for Keith Mayatu. We knew that he was going to be fresher tires. Thought maybe Alex Pelican could hold him off for just enough time. That cushion, man, that caution came out with about 5 to go, and all that work just got really easy for that 36. He didn't have to race these guys as hard trying to get it by. All right, we're going to have post-race interviews with your top 3. Let's burn it down with that 36 car. Your winner tonight, B-Speed Machine. All right, quick commercial break. We're going to get your top 3 back in here. This is DNA Drivers Network America bringing you the Dialed In Racing Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back. Pocono, your winner tonight, Keith Mayatu. That 36 machine, able to get it done in victory lane with Keith Mayatu. How you doing, buddy? Great win tonight.
Good, thank you. I'm doing good.
Hey, I tell you what, the fresher tires made a hell of a difference, did they not?
They did, and I heard Alex was just telling me that he blew turn 1, so I think that helped also. And I saw Richard probably hit the limiter there on the restart, so that cleared the inside line. It would have been tough. It would have been a lot harder, but things worked out.
We saw a lot going on, guys not pitting, electing. We got limited sets of tires, and a lot of factors go into this race. But when you had that first, it was about 5 or 6 to go, and there was a lot going on. You had Chris Lockwood to your outside, and do you think if that caution hadn't come out, you might have used too much time up?
I think so. It's hard to say because I probably would have had another three laps, green flag laps. I think it would have been a lot harder because I'm not sure how much quicker I was because by the time I got through traffic, I was like, okay, here it is. But like I got maybe a second and a half to make up. But in the end it worked out, so I can't say it wouldn't have worked out. But yeah, it was one of those decisions where like, should I pit? I'm gonna take a chance. I knew quite a few guys pitted the last time around, and I wasn't sure how many. If it was like three guys, but it looked like it was eight guys that stayed out. So uh, either either way, I made the right decision.
Yeah, and hell of a job on that stage win as well. We watched you come back from almost a second and a half to take that stage win away from Anthony Pelican. So kudos to that as well. I'm going to take that away from you. But great race tonight, flag to flag. You did it well. You did it clean. Got anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's victory?
Yeah, thank everyone on my team, V Speed, Drivers Network America, for sponsoring the race tonight. Yourself doing an awesome job on the broadcast, and everyone at Dialed In Racing League.
Oh yeah, man, this is your second win this season, correct?
That is correct. Yep.
All right, so 2 wins for Keith Mayatu and B Speed Machine, looking great this season. You belong up there in the top of the points, bud.
Thank you.
All right, your winner tonight, getting it done at the Tricky Triangle, 36. And I tell you what, it was action packed all the way through. We still didn't really know who was going to win. Now I did pick a winner, but anything could have happened there. We could add another caution. These guys could have raced them really hard. Anything's possible at this place. So kudos to him for getting the job done. Great win for him. All right, we're going to catch up with your second place finisher, Alexander Pelican. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
Second place, you were just short, man. You just couldn't hold him off, and that cushion. We had that 5 to go, and that caution come out, and it just kind of ruined the whole scenario for you guys.
Yeah. I don't know if I pitted there to get my quicker pair and took tires. I don't know if that was the smart decision, but I mean, it definitely got me better than I think I would have finished.
And we saw you get clipped out there, Emmanuel flipping end over end, and just didn't clear it, man. So then you had to go all the way back again, start all over. It seemed like you were struggling all night long just to get back in that top 10.
Yeah, it was really tough to pass. Big momentum place, um, but like super hard to pass. So you had to really take what you had as soon as you got it.
Now we're watching these guys with the stage and everything that's going on. You guys get these points, and I mean, you're putting it on out there. You're no slouch. Both you Pelican brothers is just quick as hell, and it's fun to watch you guys battle it out. 2 different strategies. Any communication between you two? You were like, "Well, I'm not pitting, and I'm going to do this," and anything like that go on?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of I guess more like guidance, more asking like, all right, well, I'm in this situation. What would you do? Like it really helps a lot. Like when we're in different situations or in the same situation, honestly, we get to know what each other's doing.
Well, it's awesome that you guys are good teammates and brothers, and you got a great team behind you. You're looking good this season. Great job on that second place finish. Got anybody you'd like to thank for it?
Like to thank all the guys at Dialed In Racing. Keith for racing clean every week. Awesome guy. You've putting on the broadcast. Everybody that comes out every week. Um, and my girlfriend for letting me race every Monday
Man, I
night.
did. I told you lead with that every time, man. Lead with that every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see you guys racing clean and put on a hell of a show. And I look forward to next week, man.
Yeah. Hopefully we can keep up with the streak of second places.
Hey, that'll get it done. You don't have to win. You just finish in second every week. You'll get it done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Take care. All right, Alexander Pelican, your second place finisher, and we're gonna pull the brother up here, Anthony Pelican, bringing it home in third. Dude, I tell you what, you were the next car with fresh tires. It just seemed like traffic didn't cooperate with you there at the end.
Yeah, I tried following Keith through a couple of those holes, but then AJ got in between us, and he was another one on fresh tires, so kind of had to follow him through. Restarting on the bottom didn't help none.
And we watched this strategy just out of nowhere. Some of these guys that were maybe in the top 10 to start the race fell out. We had a lot of weird pit strategies going on. Somehow find themselves back up in the top 10, but they're on old tires, probably a good 10, 15 lap different tires. You knew it was going to happen. You knew these guys are just, they're going to pass each other on pit road, but you're sitting outside the top 5 on this last restart thinking, okay, I can dice this guy, I can get this guy, but what's really going through your head?
Don't be in the wreck.
I mean, yeah, anything can happen here. We could have had another green, white checker. There's a lot going on the track behind you as well that could happen. But, I mean, you're able to get it done. You bring it home in third. This is probably my second or third interview with you, so you're having a pretty solid season, man.
Yeah, hopefully just string a couple of really good, consistent finishes together, and hopefully a win will find us.
Well, I just want to say you let one slip up, man. Just the points were there. You got second for the stage, but, man, that 36 was tough to beat tonight. But kudos to you getting that top 3. You got anybody you'd like to thank for it?
I'd like to thank my wife for all of her support. I'd like to thank all the guys at Dialed In Racing. I'd like to thank you for putting an awesome broadcast together, and just all the drivers for putting a nice, clean race together.
See, you did it right. You did it right. Alex messed it up. He thought he was thanking the girlfriend at the end of his interview. He didn't lead with it. So you've a little smarter. I would advise your brother to start thanking the girlfriend first.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep him out of the doghouse. All right, man. Well, we thank you for your time. Anthony Pelican, your third place finisher. Have a good night, man.
You too. See you next week.
All right. So Dialed In Racing had a great finish, but that V-Speed machine, tough to beat. He's looking solid. We've seen him week in, week out. Here he is. He's going to burn it down for you. We're going to take a little burn down with the 36 car. This is DNA, Drivers Network America, the Dialed In Racing League at Pocono. Race number 4 is wrapped up. We're going to join you next week. Bring up the correct schedule here. We'll be at Watkins Glen. We're going to turn right for a little change. Let's see how Keith Mayatu belongs on a road course and see if he can get it done. Again, reminder, hit the subscribe button, guys. Make sure you get the live notifications. I'd like to thank everybody that came out to the broadcast tonight. Share this with everybody you know, family, friends. Make sure they hit the subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. We'll join you next week. Flag to flag coverage at Watkins Glen, Dialed In Racing League. Signing off. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your week.